Hi, for those of you that don't know me, I am Kim. Welcome to this open level yoga class. We'll begin in Sukhasana pose. One leg crossed in front of the other, sit bones rooted, knees falling towards the earth. And take a few deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. As we come in through the nose, maybe we shrug our shoulders up towards our ears. And as we sigh out the mouth, we let our shoulders roll up, back, and down. Inhale, we find length through our spine. Exhale, we soften towards the earth. Either continuing with that pattern of breath or coming into something that feels more natural for you. We can rest our hands on our laps, palms face up, connecting our thumb and pointer. This is our Gyan Mudra, our mudra for concentration, for focus, for peace. So maybe as you begin to bring your awareness to your breath, you just notice the qualities. You notice the depth, the temperature, maybe the connection with the physical body as the belly expands and the chest rises. As the chest falls and the belly deflates. And just observing without force, without change, without judgment. Just here and now. Allowing each inhale to bring in fresh life force energy. And each exhale to take with it anything that's not serving your mind, your body, this moment here and now. Allowing each inhale to enliven you and each exhale to soften your thoughts and soften your body. Maybe starting to bring a little bit of awareness and mindfulness back to your breathing. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Purse your lips and slowly exhale out the mouth like you're blowing on hot soup. Few more just like that, in through the nose. Purse your lips and let it go. One more. Fluttering your eyes open, sweep your arms out and up. Interlace the palms, bring them behind your head. Elbows press back, feel your shoulder blades start to draw towards one another. Maybe you let the back of your head be heavy as you lift your chest up towards where the ceiling meets the wall. Keep pressing your elbows back as your chest lifts higher, sit bones are grounded, knees are towards the earth, belly is engaged. And then rise on up. On your exhale, we dip to the right. Maybe our gaze draws up towards that left elbow. Inhale takes us back through center, back through neutral. And exhale off to the left, gazing up towards our right elbow. Breathing it in through center. Pressing those palms up to the sky and drawing them forward in line with your shoulders. Draw the palms towards your heart center and bring that energy right into the heart. Now think about that interlace, drawing away from one another like you're going to slide those fingers right apart and then press them forward, getting into the tissues of the palms as you bow chin to chest. Gaze lifts, shoulders stack over hips. We bring that energy back into the heart, elbows wide, press forward and round. One more, in and press forward and round. As we bring it in, this time arms come out wide. Side body stretch again. We've been here before. Right hand down, left arm over ear. Now option to keep right hand where it is or palm faces up. We reach that arm out on a diagonal to get into our obliques. Left shoulder's drawing back to keep that heart open. Keep that shoulder blade glued onto your back. And then rise it all the way up and over to the opposite side. Left hand releases, right arm over ear. Option to stay as you are, or float that left arm off the ground. Shoulders are relaxed away from the ears, blades are puddled on your back. Lift it all the way up and over. Right hand down, left arm over ear. This time we'll start to turn that left shoulder down for a twist. Reach that arm out and across the body, hinging forward as we switch left hand down, right arm over ear. Peel that right shoulder blade back, peel your heart open, and then turn your shoulder down towards the left. Sweep the right arm across the front of the mat and land that right arm down as the left arm peels up and your heart peels open. Dip your shoulder down, sweep it across the mat. Right arm over ear. And draw that shoulder down, sweep it across the mat. Stay here in this hold. Bring your hands up to your knees. Elbows are pressing out to the sides. Dip right shoulder towards left knee and center and switch and center. 2 more. Dip, center, dip, center. Last round, each side. And switch. Rise up, arms lift, breathe it in. On the exhale, we twist to the right, releasing left hand outside right thigh. Right elbow bends for a cactus arm. Bring that elbow in line with the shoulder. Let the shoulder blade glide down the back. Maybe we reach a little bit further on an exhale. Deep breath in, fill your lungs with air on the exhale. Reach that arm over ear. Rise up, straight, and reach. 1 more, cactus your arm, and reach. Next time we cactus, we'll square our shoulders off towards the front of the room, wrapping right arm for the left armpit, left arm for the right armpit. Draw top elbow down into the bottom elbow and bottom elbow up into the top. So we're feeling a little bit of resistance here. And then we reach those arms wide. Breathe it in. Exhale, biceps by the ears. Breathe it out. Inhale, length through the spine. Firm your belly. Exhale, scoop and twist to the left. Right hand outside the left thigh. Left elbow begins to bend. Shoulder blade glides down your back. And then arm straightens, reaching it over here. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, we reach. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we reach. Next time we take that cactus arm, we square our shoulders towards the front of the room. Left arm wraps for right armpit. Right arm wraps for left armpit. Same thing, elbows pressing into one another as the shoulders draw away from the chest, the elbows, shoulders away from the ears, elbows away from the chest. We're just creating that little bit of resistance here. Arms sweep out and all the way up. Unravel the right leg out. Hinge and reach forward. Release those fingers down to the mat and start to climb over to frame out the right foot. So our belly is over the right thigh, right toes are flexing. Breathe here. Maybe that left arm peels back for an open twist. And bring it up and over. Left hand grounds, right arm over ear. Right hand goes towards the toes, left arm over ear. Maybe we take a hold of the inner edge or the outer edge of the foot, or just allow our hand to release down by the knee or the shin. And the next time our left hand comes up, plant it by your hip, right arm sweeps over ear. As we roll to the front of that left shin, begin to point your right toes, grounding through the foot as we press our hips towards the front of the room. Releasing the hips down towards the earth, flexing the foot again. Right hand comes outside of left thigh, left arm comes over ear towards the toes. Rise on up through center. Right foot comes to meet the left. Start with your heels a little further away from your pelvis than you think might be natural. Roll shoulders up, back, and down. Elbows bend back towards the rib cage as we hinge at the hips, chest draws forward. Nice long spine, nice flat back. Rise on up, left leg comes out, right foot inside the thigh. Arms sweep out and up, breathe it in. Exhale, ground through your sit bones firm, your belly, reach those arms forward. So we're pressing that left leg into the mat. We're flexing the toes towards the sky. That heel is rooted. The belly is engaged. Our spine is long as we're reaching. And then palms face down. We'll cupcake the fingertips on the mat. See if we can walk just a little bit further, letting this hinge come from your hips. Deep breath in, and on the exhale, we'll start to crawl over that left leg. So we're finding this twist so that our belly is over the thigh. We're softening our ribs down towards the thigh. And we'll keep that left hand where it is, but that right arm can peel back for an open twist. Breathing here, feeling that opening, that expansion. Firm your belly, rise up, right hand down, left arm over here. And then left fingers towards the toes, right arm over here. Next time we rise up, right hand plants, left arm sweeps. We press our hips forward as we come to the front of that right shin. And then lower the hips down. Left hand outside the right thigh, right arm over ear, fingers towards the toes. Rise on up, come through center. Left foot meets the right, this time bringing those heels a little closer to the pelvis. You're going to feel the stretch in a different part of your thigh. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Elbows back, chest forward. We hinge and fold. Breathing here. And then rising up, hands plant behind you. Feet come to the long edges of the mat, knees to the sky. Give a gentle sway to one side and to the other, and switch, and switch. The next time our knees come off to the right, that left arm sweeps all the way up and back. Maybe right hand comes to meet it. Maybe we lower down to our forearms for a twist. So we want to think about keeping that left hip drawing forward and down to get the most out of the right hip. And we want to think about the twist coming from the center of our belly to protect our spine. This is our around the world, our wheel of life pose. Pressing into the left palm, right hand comes back underneath the shoulder, elbows hugging in towards the rib cage as the left arm comes up and back. Knees fall off to the left side, right arm sweeps up and over. We walk that left arm forward to meet it. Maybe we lower all the way down. Be where you are and breathe in your intentions, your prayers, your wishes, and invite your exhales to take with it anything that's standing in the way of your path. 2 more, just like that. And when you feel complete, we'll press into our right hand, walk that left hand back underneath the shoulder. Right arm comes up and back, feet to the ground. Walk the heels in line with the hips. Arms come forward. Start to come off of your sit bones, firing up your belly. From here, we'll roll all the way down to the mat. Slide your heels towards your glutes. Arms at your sides. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then lift your hips high to the sky. Soften through your sternum, your mid-back, and your low back. Give that little tailbone a tuck, and then send your right heel high to the sky. Give a point and a flex of your toe for 3, 2, 1. Next time it flexes, we lower it down to a hover. Squeezing into that glute, point your toes and rise up. 2 more, flex and lower. And rise up. Last one. And as we rise up, gaze draws directly above you. Shoulder blades are tucked, tailbone is tucked. Weight comes into that left heel as we press our hips high to the sky. From here, we lift and lower for 3, 2, thinking about pressing those hips up, keeping them level, and 1. Lowering through the sternum, mid-back, and low back. Flex the toes, turn them out to the side, and cross ankle over thigh. Give a gentle press of that knee towards the top of the mat. Softening through the low back, softening through the shoulders, maybe giving a few rolls here. And then firm your belly as we pull the left heel off the mat. Thread your hands through the opening and find the back of your thigh. We'll interlace behind that left thigh. Head, neck, and shoulders can lift here. Think about creating a little bit of resistance as we press that left heel forward, like we're going to break the interlace behind our thigh. And then release that resistance as we hug that shape deeper into our chest. Press that left heel forward and release that shape into your chest. One more, maybe you feel a deep stretch outside that right hip. And we'll lower down head, neck, and shoulders if we have them lifted. Release the hands behind the thigh, lower the foot, cross right knee over left. Squeeze those thighs towards one another, lift the toes off the mat and draw them out towards the long edges of the mat. Hands can come to your shins, your heels, the outer edges of your feet. And once you make that connection, roll shoulders up, back, and down. Now start to kick the shins or the feet towards the front of the mat, creating that opposition. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. Release the feet. Legs unravel high to the sky. Heels are over knees or over hips. And from here, arms reach towards the toes. Head, neck, and shoulders lift. Maybe this is where we hold. Maybe we lower down the heels to a hover, bring the biceps by the ears and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll meet back in that waterfall, grounding through the shoulders. Right foot finds the mat. Hands come to your sides. Left foot points and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Right heel is in towards the glute. The knee is tracking over the ankle. We're going to firm the belly. Start to take that gentle tuck of the pelvis. Shoulders are under your back for support. And then we'll press that left heel high to the sky, keeping your hips level and firing up that right glute. From here, we lift and lower, down an inch, and up an inch, and down an inch, and up an inch, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Lowering down, sternum, mid-back, low back. Lower down that left heel to a hover. Point the toe, rise all the way up. Flex and lower. And point and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Next time we flex, we turn the toes out to the side. Cross left ankle over right thigh. Give a gentle press of that knee towards the front of the mat. Release the hands, soften through the low back, firm the belly as you lift the right heel off of the mat. Threading your hands through to catch the back of your right thigh, shoulders roll up, back, and down again, pedaling the whole spine into the earth. Firm through the belly, option to lift head, neck, and shoulders. We'll kick that right foot forward, finding that resistance, and then draw that whole shape back into the chest. Isolating this movement into just the lower body, we press that heel forward. We pull the shape in. We press the heel forward. And we pull the shape in. Lowering down, head, neck, and shoulders. Releasing the interlace, grounding the right foot. Crossing the left knee over right. Give your thighs a squeeze. And then float your toes off the mat, drawing them out to the long edges of the mat. The more we squeeze those thighs and firm the belly, the more compression we'll be able to create to draw those toes closer towards the armpits. If you need to lift your shoulders to find the toes or the shins, you're welcome to do so as long as you can ground them once you come into the stretch. So staying here, really feeling the bottom thigh squeeze into the top thigh squeeze into the bottom thigh, and give that gentle kick of the feet away from you. Breathing here. And we've got one more. And then we'll release the feet, unravel the legs, and bend the knees, drawing the knees out towards the armpits. From here, cactus through your arms, palms face up, and bring your knees together as we take a few big circles, keeping your thighs glued together, inner arches of the feet glued together, just allowing the knees to move off to one side, forward, down, off to the other side, and then change the direction of those circles. This feels like a really nice back massage to me, and we're still working our core as we invite that fluidity into our hips, our back. One more here. And then we'll go ahead and plant our feet on the mats. Left leg comes long. Right knee hugs into the chest with the left hand. Give yourself a squeeze. And on the exhale, bring that knee across the body. Keep your right shoulder grounded. Maybe you gaze towards the right fingertips. Breathing here in your supine twist. What can you release? Where can you soften? What space can you create? Grounding back through neutral. Keep that hand to shin connection as you draw the knee away from the midline. Getting that nice little stretch through the top of the shoulder. And then back through neutral. Left arm comes to cactus. Right leg meets the left. Left knee hugs in. Right hand, left shin. Give that knee a squeeze into the chest. And on the exhale, bring it across the body to the right. Shoulders stay grounded. Maybe the gaze draws off towards the left elbow. Breathing here. Breathing in your wishes. Breathing out anything that's blocking that. Maybe it's your own thoughts. Sometimes we are the most guilty of stealing our own peace with worries, with fears. But we have the power to shift that narrative. Coming back through center. Keep that hand to shin connection as we draw the knee away from the midline. And back to neutral. Let's bring left hand to left knee. Right knee draws in. And we'll bring the soles of our feet to connect. We've been in butterfly pose before, but now we're here on our back. Draw the soles of your feet together. Really press them towards one another. And release your hands to your diaphragm. So palms on the belly, face down. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing those feet towards one another. And then bring your thighs to meet. Press your heels forward. Keep your low back grounded into the mat. Connect the soles of your feet. Knees come out wide. Knees come together. Flex the feet and press it forward. Soles of the feet connect. Knees out wide. Thighs together. Press those feet forward. Two more. What I want you to think about here is breathing deep, moving slow and controlled through the lower half of your body, and keeping your whole spine grounded here, from the back of your neck all the way down to the tailbone. And the next time those knees come wide, we're going to press those feet long and then draw the knees into the chest. Once they arrive, knees come out wide, soles of the feet connect. We press those feet long. Knees come in towards the chest. Beautiful, guys. We've got two more like that. So knees into the chest. I actually forget what I was doing. So two more, whatever you guys are doing. Oh boy. And when you feel complete, we'll lower down the feet to the long edges of the mat. Cactus the arms and windshield wiper. We've been here before. Just now we're on our backs. Let those knees sway side to side. And the next time they come off to the right, maybe we let them stay there. So this is a little more shallow of a twist. We're getting deeper into the hips versus the spine. And coming through center and off to the opposite side. So if a teacher ever calls for deer pose and deer is too much, this is a nice variation to take it on your back. And right back through center. Let's heel toe those feet in line with the hips. Bring the left leg long onto the mat. Right leg long onto the mat. Left arm down to your side. Right arm down to your side. And let your bones be heavy, your muscles be soft as you just start to come out of your mind and into your breath, into your body. There's nothing more to do but be. Your bones are heavy, your muscles are soft. Your breath is long and slow and deep. Your thoughts are slowing. Your mind is relaxed. Your heart is open. Your body is soft, healthy, harmonized. Your mind is calm, clear, and open. Your heart is soft, open, and energized. We are here, mind, body, and moment. And we'll begin to deepen our breath, maybe even taking another cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Returning to a natural pattern of breath. As you bring your thighs to connect, legs long on the mat, reach your arms overhead, pointing through the toes. This time you can lift that low back off the mat if that feels good. Just stretch. And then ground the back, flex the foot as the right knee hugs into the chest and the left knee comes to meet it. Rolling onto the right side into the fetal posture, using your arm as a pillow. And then helping yourself up to an easy seat, right back where we began class. Hands come to heart center, double inhale through the nose. Let it go out your mouth. Double inhale. And release. One more. And let it go. Thank you so much for sharing your energy today and trusting me to guide you. The light in me sees, honors, and bows to that light in you. Namaste.